Good morning. Welcome to my vlog. I have a hard time saying that word. Anyway, I don't know that we've ever vlogged before, but I thought I would vlog our journey for eating healthier, getting more fit, just trying to lead a healthier lifestyle and get our weight under control. I thought it would be fun and maybe encouraging to you to see some of the different things I do, to see how easy it is. I remember how overwhelming it was the first time that I did this, just trying to figure things out and everything. I remember trying to save my points because I was scared I was going to get hungry, and it's not points. I get that from Weight Watchers. Tommy's done Weight Watchers before. But anyway, I had never really had to diet before in my life. I was one of those kind of people that didn't gain weight. I could eat ice cream every night at 9 o'clock and never gain weight. But that changed when I started getting into my 40s, and it just crept up on me. And so I just want to get it under control. I had lost about 15 pounds 2 years ago, and it slowly but surely it came back. But I'm going to tell you, slowly but surely my habits changed too. I started eating my ice cream at night again, eating my chocolate kisses again. Oh, that food tasted so good, so I got an extra serving of it and that kind of stuff. And over time, it just adds up, especially when you get a little bit older and your metabolism changes. So anyway, I'm going to try and get a handle on that now. And if you want to, join me on my journey. One thing I do when I diet is I measure everything. So this is when I'm trying to lose weight, whatever you want to call it. But I measure everything because I'm counting my calories. So here's my tablespoon of honey. I tend to get it to start using a little bit more and more honey when I'm not measuring it. It's like I get a sweeter and sweeter tooth. I can't stand honey on my hands, but I like to make sure I get it all out of there. And then I measure my milk too, and I try and just have 2 tablespoons of milk in my coffee. But Tommy made this coffee this morning, and he makes it stronger sometimes, so I like it a certain color. But I think I can live with this morning. Now, I don't really remember how many calories this coffee is. I just remember this is what I used to do. So I'll have to go to my Fitness Pal and put it in there. All right, I'm off for my morning walk. I've got my watch going because I want to keep track of it. It'll give me some extra calories if I need it. And I found last time that I did my Fitness Pal or counting calories that I really did need some extra calories to eat because I was not used to just eating 3 meals a day. I was used to eating between meals. Hopefully it won't be so bad this time. But I had gotten up when I had started my Fitness Pal. I had worked my way up to 3 miles of walking. Definitely won't be doing 3 miles today, but I'm hoping to get at least a half a mile in. I would love to get a whole mile in, but I'm the kind of person, I don't like to hurt, which I guess nobody does, but it don't make me feel good if my muscles are sore, like, oh, I must have really worked out good. I'm not that person. I want to exercise just until the point of my muscles are sore, so I don't want to be sore. So anyway, I'll see how it goes. As far as my walking, I'm actually just staying on the driveway because you can see my new tennis shoes. Tommy got me for Christmas, so I am actually staying on the driveway. I'm just going to walk round and round and see how far I get. Well, I made it a mile. I'm very thirsty. I was going to see. Well, I can't see my watching. All right. Shoot. I was looking to see how long it took me, but I keep messing it up. Anyway, I think it said 20 minutes. I don't really know. But I'm going to tell you this. I started really I was bored. because, I mean, I showed you my loop. It's just, it's, nope, I'm showing it the wrong way. Anyway, my loop, it's just round and round and round. And I had made it to 0.55 miles, which was good. I was glad I made a half a mile. But I was ready to stop. I was bored. And then I thought about, I'm reading the Proverbs every day. And I've already read my Proverbs today. But I thought, well, let me just put it on my phone and let it play, and I can listen to it. Well, I ended up listening to all the way through Proverbs 6, and then I came back and listened to Proverbs 4 again, because today's the 4th. Anyway, I ended up making a mile. So anyway, I'm excited about that. I did want to say, if you can't walk a half a mile, even if you can't walk a fourth of a mile, do what you can. And I know some of y'all may not even be able to walk outside, but you have area in your house. Even if you have to do it 3 or 4 times a day to get your walking in, get up and move more than what you normally move. That's the idea of it. And work your way into being able to exercise more, and maybe even go into a store or a parking lot of a store, whatever's safe for you to do, and get your walking in there. But it may be something you have to build up to. I have to build up to 3 miles. I was really shocked that I was able to walk a mile today. So I won't try and move up tomorrow. I'll walk a mile again, or hopefully I'll make it to a mile again tomorrow. But it's a slow process. Overnight, we're not going to get to where we want to be, but we can take baby steps and get there. All right, for my breakfast, I've decided I'm going to have 1 egg scrambled. And I'm not crazy about just plain scrambled eggs. So I put green onions in my egg. And I've researched that, and it's not very many calories. So I'm going to do that, the green onions. And I'm going to put a little parsley. Dried parsley that I have grown, because it is really good for you. So I not only want to eat, light. And I'm doing 1/8 of a cup of green onions. I like a lot of green onions. If you don't like green onions, no big deal. But to me, it adds to the flavor of the eggs that I like. So, but anyway, just the 1 egg. And it is 9:15 in the morning, so I'm eating kind of late. I think that'll hold me over. I might need to eat at about 11:30 for lunch, but that'll be good. I'm also going to put a little bit of parsley. I looked up how much a teaspoon of parsley was, or half a teaspoon, I can't remember, and it said it was no calories. So, and parsley is good for you. So actually dried parsley to me doesn't have that much taste. If I was doing fresh parsley, I wouldn't put near as much. So, but this is a quick, simple breakfast. And if you notice, I didn't put any oil or anything in my pan, because I love these copper chef pans, because it don't stick. Now, if I was eating this earlier, I probably would eat 2 eggs, or plan on a snack. But I really don't think I'm going to need a snack, because I think this will be plenty. I'm also, when I get done eating, I'm going to show you how I put this in my Fitness Pal. It's really simple. And once I get this recipe in, it will always be there. I can always go back to it. I won't have to continually put the recipe in. All right, this is my 3rd try at this video, because I'm having to refigure out how to do this. But anyway, so I open my Fitness Pal. You push more down here, and I'm going to go to my recipes and my meals and recipes, and then I can come down here. This is all stuff I've made before. It's still in there from 2 years ago. So I'm going to do create a recipe, and I'm going to enter my ingredients manually. I could pull up a recipe from the web, and I'm going to call this and I've got lots of different egg recipes in here, so I'm going to call this 1 scrambled egg, and I'm going to put / green onion where I can find it easier. And it's going to be 1 serving, and then
arrow at the top.
The arrow at the top to go to add my ingredients. So I'm going to add ingredients, and I'm going to add egg, and I'm going to search 1 large egg, 72. And so then you push the check right there. That's what I want to add. And I'm going to add ingredient. I'm going to add green onion. Search. All right, fresh green onion. Okay, 0.2. I use 2 tablespoons of green onions, and sometimes it is hard. Let's see. It's hard to find exactly what you want.
Look at the fourth one down is 1 tablespoon. You can select that and do 2 servings.
That's what I was just fixing to say. I was just looking through
Sorry.
it. I was just looking through to see what it says. And what I'm going to show you what I do, since I did use 2 tablespoons of green onions. So what I'm going to do, when it says number of servings, I'm just going to change that to 2. And so then that's going to add the correct amount. See, it changed it to 4 calories. So anyway, that's just the way I've learned to do it. So here it is. It's 76 calories per serving, and that's 1 serving. So let's see. Now I have to figure out how to save this. I got to this point before. What do you think, Tommy?
The forward button on the right.
This?
That one.
Right there?
Yes.
Well, if I can. All right, so now I got to save it. That's what I did wrong. I went back instead of saving it. So it's 1 scrambled egg, green onion. Now, if you would have used butter in your pan, you would just write butter. You know, put butter in there. All right, so now I can find this. So now I'm going to, let me see, I got to add it to my log. Okay, I can add it to my diary. So I'm going to add that to my diary. And I'm going to put, I think breakfast, let's see, yeah. It's our breakfast is already chosen for me. And then let's see. Oh, I do the check mark. I don't know why that confuses me, but you got to do the check mark.
Looks like the app has updated a little bit since we last used it.
Yeah. So now I'm back on my diary here, and you see my goal is 1,200 calories, and you get your goal by how much you weigh and what your goal is to how much weight you want to lose. And I picked to lose 2 pounds a week. So
did you redo all that?
I didn't.
Because we might need to redo it.
Yeah, I probably do to put my new starting weight. Anyway, I've eaten 141 calories of food. I've gotten 77 calories for extra. I mean, I can eat an additional 77 calories because of my exercise. So this is what I have remaining for the rest of the day for my lunch and my supper and any snacks. Here is my coffee that I put in. I do need to look and make sure. I had bought 2% milk one time, and I need to make sure that's not with 2% milk because I have whole milk now. Then I have my scrambled egg, and look, it tells me this food has a lot of vitamin A. So that's good. So if I have a snack, they have snacks down here. I can add food for dinner, for lunch. And I just want to say that I've already thought about my lunch. I'm going to make us a little stir fry with broccoli and chicken and with a little bit of rice in it. So I'll be adding that in later on.
Show the steps at the bottom.
The steps at the
Now
bottom.
scroll up. Whoa.
Oh.
You've already got 6,221 steps.
Woohoo! Where is? Oh, right there.
Yep.
Oh, good. It's and then that's my walking for 21 minutes. So that was good. It could. And I want to tell y'all this too. Tommy and I years ago we started. We drink our coffee in the morning and we drink water.
Almost exclusively.
Yeah. Occasionally when I would make cookies, which I won't be doing anytime soon, we'd drink some milk with it. But typically all we drink is water. So I know that may be something that you may have to be working on in your day. I actually have only had a sip or 2 of water, and I do measure my water when I drink it and add my water. You can add water right there, and it's pretty simple how you can add it in. But I can't add it in because I haven't drank any.
And then finally, one of the many cool things about MyFitnessPal is it integrates with so many fitness trackers. You know, if you got a Fitbit or an Apple Watch or whatever, even your iPhone, you know, it'll add you can sync it and automatically add your exercise right into it without having to do that manually.
Another thing I want to say is this is free. You see that it asks you all the time if you want to go premium. All you got to do is tell it no. And it's free. So it's really a great tool to aid you in weight loss. Okay, here's what I'm cooking for lunch in my Instant Pot. I have browned my chicken, 1 chicken breast. I put 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. I have put 1 cup of rice, a half a cup of water, and 1 bunch of broccoli. And of course I put salt, a little bit of salt because the soy sauce is salty. And I have put, I don't know if I said the onion, I put onion in there. And so I'm fixing to cook this on high pressure. I browned my chicken really good. I'm gonna cook it on high pressure on manual high pressure for 5 minutes. Make sure my vent's closed up there, and that'll be a great lunch. This is a good one pot meal. Like it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pleased with it.
So how many calories is this?
Hot.
It is hot.
222 calories a serving, so that's really not bad at all.
You got the recipe in there?
Yep, I got the recipe. And
I gotta remember how. So there's a way for, and as we've seen already, I think in a video, I can't remember. The app has updated since we used it last, but there's a way for me to go grab Patty's recipes to add to my diary.
Right, because we share it like that, so he can go, or
But I gotta
somehow or
remember how to
another.
do it.
Yeah. So, but very pleased with how it turned out.
Yeah, this is fabulous.
And tacos for supper. I've got my taco shells here. I want to show you what I did with the oil. I ordered my ground meat from Walmart. I'm out of deer meat, so I'm having to do that. This is the oil, so I just tilted my pan like this to get extra grease off, and then I have it measured. This is a pound of ground meat that I cooked, and it's about 2 cups. So that's how I can put in how many servings I have. I measure out how much I have of it, and then I know how much to put in our tacos. My tacos ended up with almost 200 calories each. And so I almost ate 600 calories for supper, but I still had a lot of calories left to go, and I still have 300 because I had an extra 100 that they gave me for walking. So I'm still kind of hungry though. I forgot. I made tacos tonight just because I've been really busy and I wanted a quick meal, and tacos are a very quick meal. But I think I remember that when I made them before, I used turkey ground meat. And so they didn't have quite so many calories. And I used to would do them for lunch and just eat 2, and that would be enough to hold me over. But 3 tacos for supper with that amount of calories, I should be full. And I'm not. But, you know, my stomach's got to shrink. I got to get used to eating a little less. But I can have a banana. I don't remember how many calories a banana is. But, you know, that's one good thing about my Fitness Pal. It fusses at you if you don't eat enough. And because I've been so busy, I haven't had any snacks or anything. I've just had my 3 main meals. Oh, another thing I want to tell you is that that recipe for the chicken and broccoli, if you want to see a whole video on it, we have one uploaded to the YouTube channel. So you can go search chicken and broccoli, and that ought to come up. But that turned out really good too. Tommy said he could eat it every day, so I couldn't eat it every day. In fact, it was a little bit much for me. I think I would have rathered a smaller serving with some other vegetables, but it was still good, but I just got tired of eating it. But anyway, so like I said, I may have a snack. I will have a snack because I'm kind of hungry. I'm going to go eat a banana right now probably. And maybe even some popcorn. But anyway, I'm going to try and continue to do this for a few weeks and show you some of the different things that I do and that I cook. And anyway, I hope you enjoy it.